Elumen's self-test range of emergency lights don't require a test switch, saving you time wiring. Commissioning is done through the Elumen app. Plus, maintenance is easy. An asset list with results is automatically generated as you walk by each fitting, which can easily be exported and shared. Or simply look at the yellow light on the fitting to see if it's passed its latest automatic drop test. A slow flashing light means it's passed the test in the last 30 days.
Today, we'll be walking you through the new features of the Elumen self-test emergency lighting system. This session is designed to give you a clear overview and practical guide on how to get the most out of the system. We'll cover setup and commissioning, replacing devices, understanding the different test types, and how to export and interpret reports. Our goal is to give you the knowledge and confidence to use the Elumen app effectively, while also helping you understand the self-test process in full. By the end of this session, you should feel comfortable managing and maintaining your self-testing emergency lighting system. And the benefit of this being a recorded presentation is that you can share it with colleagues and revisit it as often as you like. So, what is self-testing? It's a smarter, automated way to test emergency lighting devices. Key features include automatic scheduled discharge testing, every 60 days by default, with the option to adjust frequency and timing. The Elumen mobile app, where you can manage sites, commission devices, and export reports as a PDF report or CSV file. Wireless result collection. No more clipboards, just your phone. Floor plan integration, so you can drop pins and know exactly where every fitting is. Easy commissioning and replacement tools that keep history and settings intact. Flexible test schedules and templates for consistent site setups. All of this directly supports compliance with AS 2293, which requires emergency lighting systems to undergo regular discharge testing. It also aligns with AS 1851, which sets out routine service requirements. Self-testing simplifies meeting those obligations by automating the process. Think of it as replacing manual push-button checks with a system that ensures compliance is maintained more easily and reliably. Step 1 is getting the app. Download it from the Google Play or Apple App Store. Sign in or create a profile if it's your first time. Accept the terms and conditions and you're ready to go. Next, you'll need to set up your site. You have two options. Create a new site. Tap the site search bar at the top of the screen. Tap Create New Site. Search the site address. Enter the details and upload a floor plan if available. Uploading a floor plan is optional and can be added later. Request access if the site already exists. This requires admin approval, which may involve cooperation from the previous service company. If a handover isn't possible, you can submit an access request through the app for verification. In many cases, the simplest approach is to obtain access directly from the building owner or current testing provider. This process ensures that all site data is properly documented, which helps you stay aligned with AS 2293 requirements for record keeping. Inside the dashboard, you'll find four main tabs. Summary. The Summary tab provides an overview of site access and location details. Floor plans. A visual map showing where devices are located. Users. Inviting users allows easy sharing of the site's access with relevant stakeholders. Audit. A log of every action taken, giving full transparency. There are 3 levels of access. Read. View results, floor plans, and download reports. Write. Everything in Read, plus the ability to commission devices and configure test schedules. Admin. Everything in Write, plus the ability to manage users and permissions. Assigning permissions correctly helps ensure that only authorized personnel can make changes. Uploading a floor plan helps eliminate vague notes and ensures every fitting can be clearly located. This is particularly important for compliance with AS 2293, which requires that emergency fittings are correctly identified and accessible for testing. Now let's look at commissioning devices. From the Nearby Devices list, you can filter by asset type, i.e. emergency lights, smoke alarms, sensors, or missing floor plan locations, or status, e.g. pass or fail. Press Identify to see which device you are interacting with. The device will flash, so you can confirm it's the correct one. Asset list. This is a list of devices commissioned to the site. Actions menu. An all-in-one menu for commissioning, testing, and managing a device. This speeds up commissioning, ensuring each fitting is correctly registered. To commission a device, enter the EM asset number. Assign the building, floor, and location. Drop a pin on the map. This precise record of location and identification supports both AS2293 and AS1851 service documentation. If a device is permanently removed from service, open the Actions menu and select Remove. This ensures records remain accurate and prevents compliance gaps under AS1851, where all installed emergency fittings must be accounted for. When replacing a device, the easiest method is through the asset list. This transfers the old device's history and settings straight across to the new one, saving you from reconfiguring everything manually. There are 3 main ways to test. Quick test, an instant lamp and battery check via the Elumen app. Full test, press and hold the device button for 10 seconds, or start it wirelessly through the app. Scheduled test is the recommended option, where you choose the date and time for discharge testing. Under AS2293, emergency lighting must be discharge tested at regular intervals. Setting scheduled tests in the app ensures compliance while avoiding disruption during business hours. It's important to remember, factory defaults may trigger a test at the time of installation. If new devices are added without reconfiguring, their schedules may be out of sync with the rest of the site. This could cause multiple fittings to test at random times, creating confusion for building occupants and making maintenance harder to track. To avoid this, always configure new fittings so that their test cycles align with existing site assets. The best way to do this is by using templates. Templates allows you to apply a standard configuration, such as 6 monthly tests at midnight, across all devices in a zone or building. This keeps the site consistent, simplifies reporting, and ensures all fittings remain compliant to the same schedule. Within settings, you can enable auto lock, so no one can change the setup without authorization. Adjust classification on certain models to meet spacing requirements under AS2293. Save templates for standard setups, such as a kitchen, and apply them across multiple fittings on the same site. Remember, templates are site-specific and won't transfer between different sites. You can edit test schedules, controlling frequency, date, and time. This supports compliance with AS1851, which allows for flexible scheduling as long as the service intervals are maintained. Results can be collected 2 ways. Visual inspection. Self-test results can be collected by visually inspecting the yellow status LED on each device, or collected using the Elumen app's wireless result collection tool. A steady yellow light means the result has expired. Slow blink yellow light means test has passed. Fast blinking yellow light means the results failed. Wireless collection with the app. This is more reliable. It records pass or fail, the failure reason, and battery runtime. Results are linked to each device's ID and floor plan location. Results can then be exported in PDF or CSV. CSV reports can also be integrated into third-party platforms for record keeping. This makes it easy to demonstrate compliance with record-keeping requirements and to produce annual compliance reports as required under local legislation. The final dashboard is for testing and reporting. The process is simple. Create a test log, annual, 6 monthly, or ad hoc. Walk through the site and collect results. Export the final annual compliance report as required under local legislation.
So these Elumen self-test lights have just been installed, and I'm going to go onto my Elumen app and commission them. So this evacuation diagram will be my floor plan, so I'm going to take a photo of this and then upload it onto my Elumen app. I have my AFSS due in 2 months, so I'll schedule all my lights to test by then. It's been 2 months now, so my fittings have conducted their tests, and I'm going to start going around and collecting those results. And to do this, I'll be walking around using my Elumen app, and it will automatically collect those results as I'm doing so.